The whole Vision Quest season, and I'm going to wrap it up for you today. And we're going to make sure we leave with this as seed in our soil, not just some, oh yeah, we had one of our seasons was Vision Quest, and Pastor Scott preached a lot on Sundays and Wednesdays about that, and I don't remember much of what he said, but I think I liked some of them. No! In the Bible, the Word of God transformed people's lives, and they were never the same again. And in fact, the only thing we have according to God that transforms our life is the Word of God. I love praise and worship, but there's nothing in here that talks about praise and worship transforming a life. It does talk about it producing the presence of God that we step in, and it really prepares the soil big time for the seed. Beyond that, it just gives God what He deserves, whether it does anything for you or not. It's all about Him anyway, right? The Word. Counseling sessions don't transform anybody. They help people get over humps, and they give people tools to work with. It doesn't transform lives. Books don't transform lives. The Word of God transforms lives. We've got to get the seed in our soil. Well, I was driving down here early this morning. I was going to come down last night, do my normal Saturday night thing, just kind of get with the Lord and try to get His mind and figure out for sure what music we were going to do today, because we never know until we get here. And we went to Pikeview's graduation, and then we went to eat, and it's like, yeah, I was just in the mood. I've been working in the yard. I was just in one of those yard mood days. One of those moods to be in the garden. You know, it's just so tranquil and peaceful. It's therapeutic working in the yard. And I told my wife, I need to go by Lowe's and get some stuff to plant. It's like, oh, do you need something? It's like, did I say I needed anything? It's like, I want some stuff to plant, man. It's just I got to get my hands in the soil today. We went and picked up some stuff, and on the way home I said, you know what? I'm just going to get up early in the morning and go to church, because I think that the pondering time and time alone with the Lord in the garden is going to be better than what I can get down in that building tonight. So I went out and worked in the yard. Got up early this morning to come down here, though, and was coming down Park. Is it Park Street or Park Avenue? I just call it. It is Park Avenue, so that is where all the rich people live, right on Park. Maybe at one time in Princeton that was true. Coming down Park, and I was only about a third of the way down, and I saw this blue pickup truck coming from way down the street. I'm going, okay. And he was kind of taking his side out of the middle. You know what I mean? You ever did that? You know people, they take their half out of the middle. You know, a lot of people do that. So he was taking his half clearly out of the middle, but then he began to make adjustments as he got closer and closer to me. And he began to merge over and take his half then more out of my side of the street. I slowed down, and I kept slowing down almost to a complete standstill, and I'm looking at the guy, and he's getting closer and closer, and I can tell the guy is looking out the windshield of that truck. I am seeing this guy's eyeballs, and he's looking right out, and he's just coming right at me. And I eventually just stopped, and I'm thinking, should I throw it in reverse? What should I do? I am bigger than him. Should I run over him? It's not an H2 Hummer. It is just an H3 Sean, but I think I can still climb over this guy. And finally, at the last minute, this guy that is looking ahead, looking right at me, looking at the street, but not seeing. He's looking, but he's not seeing. Something woke up in him, and it's like you can see him go, and he jerked over real quick and got back over on his side of the road. And I just kind of looked at him, and going by, just gave him a little look, and he's just like, you can tell he's going out of his way not to make eye contact with me at this point. He's embarrassed. We've all done it. Daydreaming. How many's ever been driving somewhere and you're listening to music and you kind of drift off? Suddenly you're 50 miles down the road and you're saying, I do not remember driving this last 50 miles, and I know there was some stop signs and some red lights along the way. How many's ever been there? And you're looking out the windshield and you're seeing, but you're not seeing. You're looking at the view, but you're really not seeing. And that's what this season has been about, a vision quest. The Vision Quest is about the journey of life and learning how to see it. And it goes back into the Indian days of teaching a young Indian boy how to see what he needs to see in life that's important beyond just the nose on his face or right past his nose. See not just the natural, but the great spirit even and the supernatural realm. It's a quest. It's a journey to see. To see. Even though you would be looking at what you always looked at, you would see something you never saw before.